Right, hi everyone. So if we're watching this, we're talking starting with confidence, and this is how it's going to work. So I'm going to do all these examples here. So there's loads of them, and then it's your turn. Okay? So I'll do these. Next slide, you take out your pack, you do your ones. Okay? And then you can bring those in, and we can check them. So number one, if we're trying to rationalize the denominator, right? So this whole video is on surds, okay? On surds here. So if we're trying to rationalize the denominator, we need to get rid of the square root on the bottom. So to get rid of the square root on the bottom, we times top and bottom by root 5 over root 5, because that's the same as 1. So we haven't changed anything. And therefore, shouldn't really be writing across like this, but we'll do it just for this video. This is root 5 times 1, which is root 5. Root times root 5 is 5. Done. Now the root is off the bottom, so rationalize means move the root off the bottom. Same thing here, we would times top and bottom by root 15, right? Root 3 times root 15 is there, and root 15 times root 15 is 15, so you see we have already rationalized the denominator, but we might as well keep going then. So this is the same as root 3, and root 15 is the same as root 3 times root 5, isn't it? And root 3 times root 3 is 3. Root 5 over 15. So we'll box that off. Remember, writing equals 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 like this is horrible, but just for space saving on this video, I'm doing it. But normally, this should be down here. So it goes equals your work, equals your work, equals your work. Okay? Not snaking along horizontally like I'm doing. And again here, so we've got the root on the bottom, so you guessed it, times it by root 156. There we go. So at the bottom now, root 156 times root 156 is 156, and then we've got root 12, and then we've got our root 156, and now we can simplify this down. It looks quite big, root 156, but if we just keep taking out, because it's even, we'll just keep taking out 2s. So that root 12 for a start, that's the same as root 12, root 4, and root 156, so that's root 2 times, what's that, 75, 78? Okay, and that's over 156, and 78 again, that's an even number, so we can keep taking stuff out. So root 3, root 2, and root 4. Root 4 is 2. Root 3, root 2. Now 78, root 2. 2 times what makes that? Well, root 39, 156. So you see, we can just keep taking it out. And root 39, we can keep going, right? So root 39 isn't an even number, it's an odd number, and it's got a factor of 3 in it. So far, we've got root 2 times root 2, that's 2. Times by the 2, that's 4. Root 3, and now in here, this is the same as root 3 times root 13, isn't it? And root 13 is prime, so we'll leave that as it is. Root 3 times root 3 is 3, so 4 times 3 is 12. Root 13 over 156, and we can simplify this again. So 12 divided by 156 is the same as 6 divided by root 13 over, what's that, 78. And we can do it again. So divide it by 2, and that breaks down to 39. 3 over 39, so again that cancels, so 3 over 39 is root 3 over 13, and we're done. That was quite a long one, wasn't it? Yeah, that was long. Okay, number 10, rationalize the denominator here. So you see how we just simplified that one down? You just keep taking out the easiest number you can find until you get there, okay? Let's do this one. So rationalizing the denominator, what you need is a difference in 2 squares here, okay? So as long as you've got a difference in 2 squares, you know you're going to get rid of the square root, okay? Because when you times together a difference in two squares, so when the signs are opposite, you're only going to end up with two terms. Okay, so you times top and bottom by the opposite sign, and so 1 times that is 2 minus root 5 all over 2 times 2 is 4. So I'll do this one time. That's 2 times 2, 2 times minus 2 times root 5 plus 2 times root 5. See, that's what we wanted because they cancel each other out. And minus root 5 times times root 5 is just 5, but it's minus 5. So we're there. So these cancel. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. So you can literally skip to 4, subtract 5. So that's minus 1. So that gives you minus 2 plus root 5. There we go. Done. Same here. So we're trying to get rid of the square roots, remember. So difference in two squares. If there's a minus there, I'm going to make it a plus. Same top, same bottom. Let's go again. So now top root 5, root 3, bottom 5, root 5 times root 5 is 5, root 3 times root 3 is 3, minus in there, so you get root 5 over 2 plus root 3 over 2. And that's done. Same here. There's a minus here, so we'll make it a plus. So root 8 plus root 7, root 8 plus root 7, and we'll times out again. So 5 equals 5 root 2 root 8 plus 5 root 2 root 7 all over 8 times 8, root 8 times root 8, sorry, is 8. 7 times 7, well, root 7 times root 7 is 7, minusing them, and that's just 1. So now we can simplify this thing here. Like I said, root 8, just keep breaking it down. Root 8 is composed of root 2 times root 4, isn't it? Plus 5. 2 is prime, so root 2 times root 7. You can't simplify that because they're both prime. There's no common factors there. So 5 lots of root 14. Okay, root 2 times root 2, that's here. That's 2. Root 4 is obviously 2. Plus 5 root 14. So we get 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 5 root. Oops. Why have I written 15 there? That should be root 14 and 5 root 14. Okay, and we're done. And we could do number 19 as well. So like I said, lots of examples. Literally no real excuse not to get this right. So root 17 minus root 11, root 17 plus root 11, same again. So we'll times by the negative this time, top and bottom, and we're there. And we'll keep going. So root 17, now let's start this again. So I can't really see because the light's on the board. So this is a plus, so here we need a minus. So root 17 minus root 11 over root 17 minus root 11. There we go. So bottom, difference of two squares, root 17 times root 17 is 17. Root 11, that's 11, minus, and now we can times this thing out. So root 17 times root 17 is 17. Root 17 times minus root 11 is minus root 17 root 11. Minus that. Root 17 root 11. Do it again. So minus root 11. Minus root 7. Minus root 11 root 17. And then we got our minus root 11 times minus root 11, which is just plus 11. And then we can simplify this lot up. So 17 plus 11 is 18. And then we've got minus 2 lots of root 17 root 11 all over 6. And we could start working that out from there. I can't really see because the sun's all over the board. Um, but essentially, we should now just be able to simplify by taking out a factor of 2. So 18 divided by 6 is 3, minus a third, root 17, root 11. And we'll leave it there. Because root 17 and because 17 and 11 are prime, that can't be broken down anymore. Okay? So, you've had all those examples in front of you there. This is yours now to try. So, off we go. So there's these all on here, and there's these as well. Okay? So this one's absolutely essential. The second one, I think you should do that as well to make sure you've got it. Okay. Next video.